I always wanted to play goalie for a hockey team, but since I was sick, I didn't get the opportunity to.
Living with a liver transplant is kind of rough, but I wouldn't take it back.
So both Jessica and Murtis were born with rare genetic type liver disease.
Well, the story begins when Paul and I had been fostering for a lot of years. So I received Jessica at 1 year, 1 day old. Right away, we knew that she had liver disease. She was a very, very sick baby.
They needed to be close to medical care because their drug list was well over a dozen medications.
Nothing prepares you until you see your little baby bleed from her eyes and ears and nose and have to rush to the hospital. And at one point in time, they had said to me, she's not going to make it. We were in the PICU. Her blood pressure was 300 over, I can't remember, but they said it's just a matter of time. Just stay with her. She had 15 IVs going, and it was the hardest thing that I've ever done. I didn't know what to do, you know, like they're standing there, and so I sang. I started singing, so I sang Amazing Grace. And by the first verse of Amazing Grace, her blood pressure was normal.
It's successful. Like, sure, I've had a few rejections, but that was when I was 14, so 7 years ago. So now I'm healthier than when I was. So.
When Jessica was 3, they located her brother Murtis, who was just a few months old.
He was so malnourished that it's like the little children from Africa you see with extended bellies. And Dr. Schreiber was able to diagnose he had the same diagnosis as Jessica. And they took him for liver transplant. He did amazingly.
But at the age of 6, Murtis was diagnosed with cancer, lymphoma.
I was air ambulanced down to Children's again, and then I had chemotherapy.
One of his medications was actually the cause of his lymphoma. I'm hoping with research that they can figure out how to get them off the transplant drugs.
The liver transplant has allowed them to survive, and survive in a way that they can make a huge contribution to society and impact so many people.
This is so important to save lives, to save children. Babies that are born with liver disease don't have a choice.
You know, we're just very proud.
My kids have grown from such a fragile state to, I consider, a most amazing kids.
Love, strength, perseverance, and advancement in medical research can conquer liver disease.